Hi, everyone. Welcome back into My Chamber TV. We are the heartbeat of the Tampa Bay community. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly, and I'm pleased to present the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce. Starting right out, fresh out of the gate, we happen to have Rebecca Avrin, known as Savin' with Avrin. Love that.
Right.
Insurance. You're making this fun, and with 15 years of experience, tell us what kind of insurance you're doing and, the ups and downs and maybe tips that you can share with our viewers today, okay? Welcome.
Absolutely, Barbara. Thank you so much. We are a full-service property and casualty agency, so we insure your homes, your autos, your golf carts, your motorcycles, boats. We do flood insurance, and we do small business insurance. So we're very well versed. We're located locally right in the Tampa Bay, and we are a small agency, so we give you extremely good customer service. And we have multiple carriers. So year to year, we will requote you to make sure you have the best value out there. Right now, we are seeing a lot of contraction in the home owners insurance market. So we are coming up with solutions for homeowners. The best tip for you when you're shopping for homes or when you're shopping for homeowners insurance is check out the roof. Everything in Florida depends on the life of the roof. A new roof gives you broader market and also better rates. So keep that in mind when you're shopping, and also when you get a new roof, have an insurance agent requote you, because now again you have an expanded market. Everybody wants a house with a new roof because that's the best protection against all these hurricanes that are occurring.
Boy,
right.
You're not kidding. I just want to back up a little bit because you were saying something about solutions with homeowners insurance. So we just redid and changed our insurance with the carrier just a few months back. I was able to save a little bit, but because of what we've done to our home, it was very beneficial. But for the average homeowner out there that doesn't know, homeowners insurance can be quite a challenge and a lot of stress, right? So what are the solutions that you're able to share with your customers today as far as what should they be looking for? What kind of challenges are they having?
Well, of course, we have a lot of older homes in the area. Those are the most challenging because everybody, of course, likes the new home, the young home, the home that has all the updates, the home that's most widely reinforced with the hurricane equipped roof. So again, you should talk with your agent. They should have multiple quotes to present to you. If not, you could go out further into the marketplace, talk to other agents so that you get the diversity that multiple carriers can bring to the table for you. So again, it's, shopper beware, look at the market, make sure that you are well informed. And when you find the agency you like, the coverage limits that you like, and the price point that you like, that's the time to move forward.
Very good, very good. So you've been in this business for like 15 years, and I bet you've seen a lot of changes happen, right?
Yeah, right. It's sort of like the stock market. It goes up, it comes down, it moves all around. Yep, we've seen ebbs and flows. We see carriers come and go. We see prices go up and down. We see market contraction, market expansion. So yeah, it's always changing.
It keeps you on your toes, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So now, as a homeowner, insurance carrier, with the floods and all the different things that are going on, the average person doesn't know what happens when, say, you're trying to buy a new home, a pre-owned home. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. There are the laws and the mandates that come down as far as obtaining your insurance. And you're faced with that right now because we have our friendly little hurricane on its way.
Yeah, ETA has put us into binding restrictions. I think it's statewide. So and that means, we can't write any new coverage. We can't put any policy in force right now. And this will probably hold over at least till Monday because we suspect the rain to continue for several days, and then the carriers will reevaluate the risks they face, see what kind of losses they have, and then they open it back up, and then it's business as usual. But right now, if you are going for a closing or if you want a new auto policy, it's unlikely that we'd be able to move forward until next week.
Yeah, and that's something that can be a shocker to a homeowner. The time frame, it's good to know that even though these things do happen, I like it when you say business as usual. What are some of the things that you've experienced in maybe sort of a negative way?
Well, again, it's restrictions on, moving forward with coverage. We run into risks that have old roofs. It's very hard to place an old roof. Some carriers will place it, and then they give you several months to replace it. If you have subsidence, which means sinkhole activity on that property, that's a hard risk to face. I only have a couple carriers who will write that. I mean, it's not impossible, but it just, you have less choices. So you'll have to perhaps settle for, the choice between one or two carriers instead of maybe a half a dozen. So there are some things that can restrict availability. We do write flood insurance too, and that's available year-round. People think it's not available during hurricane season. It's available year-round. It's not a problem, but many carriers will require a waiting period. You can't go out and buy it today because there's a hurricane coming. But some carriers, there's a 14-day wait. Some carriers, a 30-day wait. And that's because of, the chances that people buy it when they need it and drop it the next day because they feel they no longer need it. So those are precautions that the carrier puts in to, so that they are sort of protected.
Protected, exactly. Well, it does make a lot of sense. Something else that always comes to mind, I've been a homeowner for, I can't even count how many years. Bought, sold, and we've been in our home now for 20 years. It needs some updating and all of that. Are there some things that you can share with our homeowners out there today, things that they can do prior to looking into making a change with their carrier or getting re-estimate on their insurance? What can they do?
Well, of course, I did mention before, Florida, it's all about the roof. So make sure the roof is at least 10 years old. We've had some pushback in that area. I have some carriers that'll write, up to 20-year-old roof. The majority of them will go 15 years. But more recently, like I mentioned, that contraction in the market, there are several carriers that will not write a roof over 10 years old. So that really, limits the availability to those carriers. So they want real primo houses, new roofs, the less chance of claims, and of course, limited availability for several, people who own houses with older roofs. But I would make sure that the upkeep of your house is pristine, because every carrier will come out and inspect your house after they place coverage on your house. They'll come out within 30 days, so that you don't want to find any deficiencies, like a fence falling down or hedges encroaching onto the house, or any branches overhanging the roof, because those are all insurance no-nos. They want, they want homeowners who care about their house, who maintain their house, and who, take pride in their home.
Of course. And those things are also beneficial when it comes to credits. When you've done different things. I had no idea that the trusses in our roof was as sturdy and as strong as they were, because we bought it pre-owned and we've lived there all these years. And when we've had the insurance come out and they take all those wonderful pictures to prove what it has, believe me when I tell you, it does make a difference. So you might even want to do a little pre-inspection on your home, right? And maybe do some, even if it's not expensive upgrades or anything like that, but just like you're saying, is make sure your home and your property is pristine. So we're running down to under 2 minutes here, my friend. And I wanted to ask you, because we are featuring the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber. You've been a member for about how long?
Well, about 15 years, and I'm
Really?
also an ambassador there, yeah.
Oh, very good. So how has it worked for you? Getting a lot of business from it?
Yes, and it's a great fun group, Of course, prior to COVID, we would do a lot of after work get-togethers, morning mingles, things like that. So that's been a little short-tailed, of course, because it's more online now. But great group of people, enjoy working with them. I see referrals come in all the time, and they offer education, they offer support, they offer camaraderie. So been
It does
fun.
make a difference. It's not like just paying your dues and just waiting and hoping that a business will come knocking on your door. It's engagement, and you're so right. It's really like a family there.
Yeah, it's
And
fun.
and we actually we're members as Tampa Bay Multimedia with WeBeam TV, and we get a chance to meet so many business owners and attend so many events, and there's just a lot of fun. And it makes sense to do business with people that you know, that maybe you've partied with a little bit out in the neighborhood, and if somebody needs insurance, I'm sure you're the go-to person. So I want to thank you for coming on My Chamber TV today, and I hope that things start to pick up a little bit more. It looks like you're still doing well in spite of the COVID and all of that.
Yeah.
So good luck to you.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thanks for joining us today. And thank you for being out there. We're going to be right back with more from My Chamber TV. We are the heartbeat of this community. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Welcome back into My Chamber TV. We are the heartbeat of the Tampa Bay community. I'm your host, Barbara Marvell Kelly. Thank you so much for joining us. We are featuring the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce. And I'm excited to introduce Kathy McGuire, who is with Edge City BBQ. I'm hungry just thinking about barbecue.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to tell you all about this newly renovated venue.
And please do. Please do.
Okay, all right. So most people in the area probably know where the Peggy O'Neill's on West Hillsborough has been located for years and years. So now it has become Edge City BBQ and Tap. So the owner, Alberto Garcia, had the idea about a year and a half ago, and we were originally scheduled to open up Memorial Day. However, that didn't quite happen, did it? No. So now we are officially open as of October 22nd. We launched the new menu. As of this month in November, we're launching all of our new events. And we're very excited because on the 19th, we have our chamber ribbon cutting for the Upper Pinellas Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce.
Very good. So you're fairly new with the chamber.
Yes, well, we actually joined right before COVID.
Okay.
And obviously, we didn't do very much because
Right.
the rebranding had not quite transpired yet. So we're really looking forward to showcasing our amazing barbecue and our southern sides. We have a fantastic chef, Chef Stephanie Baker Taylor, and she is just amazing to work with. She has been a chef at Legoland, at Opal Sands, and at Trump International. So she has worked at resorts and hotels and restaurants up in the New York area as well as in Tampa Bay. So that's pretty exciting. We're really looking forward to having everyone try our barbecue. And if you're a chamber member and you want to bring yourself and some family or friends out to our ribbon cutting on the 19th, it's from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Not only we will have these amazing barbecue recipes and incredible southern sides. I'm a fan of the mac and cheese, I have to say. Mac and cheese with the pulled pork on it, to die for. Oh, it is so good. But we also will be highlighting the performers from our upcoming shows that we'll be having at the venue. Every Wednesday night, we have partnered with Creative Loafing to present the Best of the Bay comedy night. And so we'll be highlighting some of Tampa Bay's best comics, professional comics.
Oh, that's good to know. No, every Wednesday night?
Every Wednesday night. We were supposed to start tonight, but a certain disruption occurred today named Ada, which we were just
Yikes.
discussing. We're not sure. Ada was estimated time of arrival, which a hurricane, you never know.
I know.
So we are not doing the Veterans Day celebration, so we're going to reschedule that for another date, and we will still honor veterans free entry to
very
it.
good.
So I'm a big, as you can see, I'm a little patriotic
I can
here.
see.
So
I am too.
Big supporter of the vet. I was really looking forward to singing my version of my patriotic medley. I'm also a singer.
Aw.
So I will be producing several of the shows there, and also bringing in other producers to bring their own shows in.
Oh, that's
So
really good to know.
It's very exciting. We're going to have a small private room. We'll also have a virtual ability, so people can actually have conferences and talk with people in other parts of the country or the world. So it's nice to have something like this in Oldsmar.
Yes, absolutely. Anytime you can create that niche for yourself, especially when it comes to eating, breaking bread with family. I mean, we are so thirsty and hungry, pardon the pun, to get out again
Yes.
and eat and enjoy. And now with entertainment. Now, I'm going to get to the real nitty gritty here. I want to know why your barbecues are so different, because you are just beaming with this sparkle in your light, in your eyes. What are some of the dishes that are fabulous? Now, you just got me mouth-watering for mac and cheese with pulled pork on top.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. There's actually a picture of it. I took a picture. I ordered it one night because
Yeah.
I'm trying all the different
Sure,
recipes.
sure.
And it was. I took a picture and I put it on Facebook and social media, other social media platforms. It was fantastic. You know. Well, I think the secret behind our barbecue is the owner. The owner, Alberto Garcia, started traveling around and trying different barbecue in different parts of the country. He actually decided, this is what I want for my new branding. I want to build everything around smoked barbecue. So he's actually our pit master. He smokes it himself. So you have his heart and his passion. That it's not just manufactured by an employee. You know, it's you feel that
Or
love and
ordered
passion.
in.
Yeah, you feel that love and passion. He's very attentive to the detail of making sure everything is just right, making sure it's quality meat. He starts with quality meat, and that's the whole secret with barbecue. You know, I'm from Texas, so I know a little bit about barbecue. I've had more than my share of barbecue. I like food. As you can tell, I'm a little chubby girl, and I totally love to eat.
But lots to love.
That's right. That's what I tell my boyfriend all the time. You just more me to love. So, but I'm a foodie. I'm a bit of a foodie.
Hey,
so
I am too.
You know,
but I want quality food. I don't want to eat just anything. I'm very conscious of what I do eat. I'm not a real big barbecue eater, but I am a lover. So I'm very fussy wherever I go, and so this has my own personal interest.
Oh, good.
And the fact that you're going to have all these different amenities, and with the entertainment, I mean, my family would hop in there in a heartbeat, and they live locally.
That'd be
So
great.
this
We'd
is
love to see you. We'd love to
awesome.
see you. That would be fantastic.
Yes.
We, you know, one of the things, my background is fundraising, and I also have done a lot with 55 plus communities. So I'm 55 this year, so I'm officially a senior citizen.
Congratulations.
Yes, I'm so excited about that.
We
yes.
get younger, you know.
Yes, I know that. So, and it's been interesting over the past 8 or 10 years to watch the younger demographic, you know, be part of the 55 plus community, my age
Sure,
bracket, because
sure.
now it's not just Glenn Miller. They want to hear Rolling Stones.
Oh,
they want to hear
yeah.
80s music.
You bet.
So that's been fun for me as a performer, because I specialize in singing music from all different genres. And so when I cast my shows, I try to find other singers and performers that have that same quality to them. They can pull out a Motown song or an 80s song or a rock song or a Broadway song with ease and comfort, and translating that.
I just love interviewing you because you have what it takes to be a marketing director. And not only that, you're part of the entertainment, for heaven's sakes.
Absolutely, that's.
Ooh, I love it. Don't you love this?
It's kind of a dream job.
Oh, too bad.
I know, so much for that. So, you know, I've had a lot. Everyone has things that happen in their life, and I've
Of
had some
course.
things happen in my life that I decided I wanted to live my life doing what makes me happy,
Good for you.
and that. This has been, it kind of started off this, and over the past year it's evolved, and now I'm just knee deep, I'm waist deep, whatever, neck deep in this, and it's been such a joy to watch the transformation, to be part of the physical transformation.
That's good.
To
That's so
be
good.
to be part of the branding, to keeping
Yes.
the owner, help to keeping the owner focused on what his
What
goals
he-
are,
what his
what is
skill
his
sets
vision,
are.
what his vision is,
And
what he
yes.
needs. When do we need to bring someone in? This can't be done. The other thing Alberto does is he's very creative and innovative, and he's also capable of doing most of the renovation. So when you walk in and you see the wood pallet walls, he actually put them up there.
Isn't that great? Talk about really jumping in with both feet and doing everything from start to finish. But the other thing about you being who you are is, I bet you, for this COVID, I bet you sailed through this a little bit easier than had you not been doing what your heart is pulling you to do.
Absolutely. My industry from, I call it Black Friday. March 13th was Black Friday for the hospitality and entertainment and sporting world.
Yes.
My boyfriend actually is in the brewery industry, and we were going to launch his product at Hunapu that night, which it just ended. So in 5 days, I watched everyone's business shut down 90%
Yes.
or more.
Yes.
And so being innovative is part of this, and that's why I got into the virtual aspect of the business, which was what you guys do. And we'll be adding that element, which is something different. So people can order tickets virtually. They'll be able to start doing that in a few weeks.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to bring my family down there.
Oh, please
We have
do.
a lot
I
of
would love to see
birthdays
you.
coming up, and
Yes.
it's nice to do something out and about. We just celebrated my birthday, and I would love to be involved with this, especially with that entertainment. I just know it's key. It's a kicker. On top of fantastic food. We just have about a minute and a half or so remaining. So I do want to ask you about being a member of the chamber. So have you had any chance to get out, even though we're just kind of coming back to the swing of things?
Yeah, one of my goals, I talked Alberto into joining the chamber right before COVID happened, and that's a big goal for what I do. I'm a big believer in the chamber, but you can't just sign up and be a member. You have to be active. You have
Yes.
to network. You have to partner. I mean, I just sat out there a few minutes ago, and with the manager of the Marriott and the owner of STUMPY'S, we've already partnered on some ideas of how we can
See?
collaborate and how
Yes.
that's what the chambers are about.
Yes.
And you have to really understand that. So
Yes.
in closing, I just want to say, when you come to our restaurant, it's not just about dinner. It's about dinner with an experience. So come experience the edge with us. We look forward to seeing you there and all of you as well.
Oh, thank you so much. And I'll tell you, I am excited. I want to head over there myself, see what it's all about. Entertainment every Wednesday night starting next Wednesday. And you're actually going to pick up and celebrate Veterans Day next week.
Yes, and we have other things going on Friday, Saturday. Just check out our website.
Yes,
just
go to
check
the
our website out,
website.
all kinds of stuff. You'll find something you want to do.
Awesome.
Family, friends, adults,
Awesome.
whatever.
Well, thank you. You're a delight.
you
Continued
so much.
success.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. Hi, everyone. Welcome back into My Chamber TV. We're the heartbeat of the Tampa Bay community. We're featuring the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly. This is a special segment, very near and dear to my heart because it's about kids. I have kids. I love kids. And these kids are young men and growing into a beautiful way of giving back into the community. Kids for a Cause. And we have Sheldon Fouché and Christian Kuhn. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
I can't wait to hear all about what you have been doing in the community and how you actually got started with Kids for a Cause. Did you both join together? Or?
We're all family.
Oh, that's
We're
right,
both
your cousins.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me.
So unfortunately, in December
2017.
2017, my dad unfortunately died to a heart attack,
Oh.
and our community helped us a lot, so we decided to give back.
We received so much support, and it was very grateful to put a big smile for us, and we were just very fortunate that we got a lot of support from the community. So we just thought that we should help back because people weren't as fortunate as us.
Oh, wow, that, that just warms my heart, and I'm sorry to hear about your dad, but he's with you watching all the wonderful work that you guys are doing and giving back, and I'm sure that it nurtured your spirit back to healing and still does continually, because there's always people out there that need help. We have very short, less than 10 minutes, so I really want you guys to tell me more and more how it got started, what did you get going to get it off the ground?
Well, we started by actually making soaps in our kitchen, and from there we raised over 10,000 feeding Tampa Bay, and from there we saw how much of an impact that we could make, so we decided to start making more products, and we had a goal to set $1,000 or more to donate to each charity every month.
Every month? That's a lot of soap. Are you still making soap?
We do soaps. We have a bunch of different products. We have bracelets, essential oils, necklaces. We have a bunch of different items that we use.
I see. So do each of you have delegated jobs to do?
Yes.
Okay.
I am the marketer, so I find where I'm going to sell, what we're going to do, and Christian.
Product designer.
Product what?
Product designer.
Oh, you're the product designer. How cool is that?
He helps make the products and design what we're going to do, find the different items that we're going to use.
What made you decide on soaps and essential oils and bracelets?
Well,
We wanted to see what was relevant during the time.
And also with soaps and stuff, we wanted to make products that were actually going to be useful and that people could use on a daily basis. So we thought, well, people use soaps when they're showering and essential oils and stuff like that. We make bracelets, necklaces as accessories because we know people like to wear those. We've had metal straws just so they're reusable and people use those on a daily basis.
So this is quite an undertaking. Tell me about the effort that goes into this. I mean, walk me through a day. If I was to come to your production facility, maybe it's in your home, in your kitchen, or a recreation room. If I was to come there, what would a day be like for me?
Well, we do lots of hard work and stuff. We, firstly, we'd get the products, we'd make big batches of them, and then we'd either go out and do expos. We've gone on the radio before. We've gone on the TV. So we put in a bunch of effort to go and find what we're going to do and how we're going to get our business out there. We've attended expos, and we've even stood on the sidewalk selling stuff to people.
I just love this. This is so exciting. I bet you're getting a really good response for people that have just first heard about it, like I did today. I had no idea. We're going to have to get you even more exposure because you were just out there really doing your heart, what's in your heart.
People have had a great response to it. We've teamed up with different companies, local Girl Scouts. We've partnered with a few schools to help us with a few of our projects.
Oh, wow. This is great. Look at this. Meet the CEOs. Kids for a Cause. I love this. Tell me about your message in the bottle.
Our message in the bottle, that was during the month of August and September when the teachers were first getting back into school. We got the message in a bottle because it was we got inspirational quotes from all around the world from famous, inspiring people, and we decorated nice bottles and we put a few quotes in there for them to read out every day. And we decorated them nicely just so they can have a little boost of energy in the morning because we know that the teachers were facing a lot of hardships getting back into school due to the COVID pandemic, trying to get e-learning sorted and trying to get back into school.
So you just did this year. And what gave you that idea to get with the teachers? I mean,
well, we looked to see what's relevant, and we saw that the schools, have closed. So we decided that, the teachers and the first responders and stuff have been going through lots of things to try and get to people. And the teachers, especially once school started, they had to figure out a lot of stuff, trying to figure out how they're going to do their school year with people, getting quarantined for COVID and trying to help all of the different kind of students.
This is just so amazing. You two are very, very special. I have some ideas for you. Are you getting out into the community for, I'm guessing that you might be doing something like that for gifts. Because I'm already thinking I want to place an order for those bottles for members in my family. We have teachers in our family. We have nurses in our family, and I know firsthand what they've been going through.
Yeah.
So I know I can relate. I'm not a teacher. Well, I was sort of a stand-in teacher. I was homeschooling my grandson. You can imagine that. I've been out of school for many years, and believe
Yeah.
me, we had our trying times. So this is just a act of such love and kindness. What is your next project?
Well-
What can we get out there to our viewers right now?
Well, currently for this month, we are supporting the veterans because today is Veterans Day.
Yes,
so we
sir.
are supporting the veterans just because of all of the service they do. And in December, we have our biggest project, the Santa Shoebox Project. We are this year going to raise 500 boxes and deliver them to the homeless. Last year, we were going to do 300 boxes, and we exceeded our goal. So this year, we're pushing it to 500 to see if we can get that.
You love it. What do you have to say about that, Christian?
It's very important to help us get our hours in, and we love helping all the people who are suffering during this hard time.
Yeah.
You guys are really inspiration. I'm sorry. What were you going to say, dear?
Yeah, currently Kids for a Cause is over 800 service hours, and we have supported over 21 local organizations and 3 international.
That is crazy. And so I want everybody to think about what he just said. He looked right into my eyes and he said, "We will get 500 as your goal." You guys are inspirations to us adults and everyone out there in the viewing audience because you're setting goals, you have a purpose, and you have your heart in it. That is really exciting. Now, we talk about the Chamber of Commerce and how has that helped you guys?
Well, the Chamber of Commerce, we got our award for service.
Of course.
And we've helped them. We've with our Santa Shoebox project, we have also teamed up with Project Pop Drop and Sharon Edwards. She's helped us a lot because they have their own nonprofit organization that they help collect boxes and just help other people as well.
I'm overwhelmed with what you guys are doing, and I had no idea. Did you have any idea that we had inspirational young adults and helping our community the way they are in just seeing a mission? And just real quickly, Christian, this was as a result of unfortunately you losing your dad and wanting to give back and help the teachers because of what they were going through with the COVID, and nobody knows who's on first or anything like that. And I'm thinking that this might have helped pull you through the last 6-7 months by being busy and knowing that you're doing something kind for others?
Yes. Over the last 2 years, yeah, we've done a lot. We've definitely made a big impact on our community, and we've started our own movement to help kids get involved with charity and help us with our projects by just simply, either donating, or if we're going to be with our Santa Shoebox project, we are encouraging people to help us donate boxes, and if they could fill some necessities that the homeless people would need, either like shampoos, like hairbrushes, toothpaste, stuff that they would need. We really encourage kids and parents to help us with those kind of projects.
Can I sign up? Can I
Sure.
volunteer? I'll help you. We'll definitely get our heads together. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I just can't thank you enough for coming out, doing what you're doing, and you'll inspire other kids if you haven't already. Have you?
Yeah, we've got, I don't know how many exactly, but we've got lots of kids involved. We have people all around Hillsborough County helping us, donating, and even a lot if they're just helping us, they're helping other people in their own ways.
Yes, exactly. But just to hear what you're doing and why you're doing it and really spreading all that. And I think great gifts that you have to offer with the holidays coming up, and just it's a everyday kind of a gift because it's a gift of love and it has a lot of meaning to it. And I just think these guys, I want you to come on our shows over in the studio. I think we've got some work for you over there and bringing some of your products that you have that we can get out there and tell everybody about it. So how can anyone get a hold of you real quick?
Well, we have our own Facebook page. It's Kids
Of course.
for a Cause, and we have our own website as well.
Of course. Kids for a Cause. And gosh, I have a feeling that this is going to be a long life project.
Yes.
Well, congratulations. God bless both of you and your family members and everybody that's involved. And I want to thank you for joining us too. Get a hold of Kids for a Cause. You too can get involved. And stay tuned here on My Chamber TV. I have a feeling we're going to have these guys back again. Thanks for joining us on My Chamber TV. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Welcome back into My Chamber TV, the heartbeat of the Tampa Bay community. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly. Thanks for joining us. Today, we're featuring the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce. And I have to say that with my next guest coming on board, I think you're going to definitely want to be contacting her. It happens to be Megan Garcia from the Courtyard Marriott. I'm sure many of you are busting at the stays to get out and about. Now's the time to think about it. Well, you might want to wait till after the hurricane or whatever, but I'm sure you have accommodations for those that are stuck here as well.
We have protocol and generators for that as well.
Very good. Boy, that was a perfect segue, wasn't it?
It really was.
So welcome to My Chamber TV.
Thank you.
What can you tell me about why we want to stay at your hotel and why is it different? It's
We-
right up the street here.
It is. It's right here, and we're just so excited that we have both the Courtyard and the Residence Inn. So with those different room types, it's really geared towards different guests. Residence Inn is perfect for temporary housing if you're in the process of relocating to the area and maybe your closing got delayed or whatever the case may be. We're full kitchen and living room, so just like an apartment. We're pet friendly, so we love for our fur loves. And the Courtyard is more of a traditional hotel. We have standard rooms all the way up to suites. It's a perfect just weekends getaway. Maybe you want to get away from the kids, celebrate an anniversary. Just the pools and the ponds and all the amenities. It's a safe way to get away.
So you do have the extended stay. That's awesome, of
Yes.
course. And I can't help but ask about what your protocol is for the hygiene with all that we've been going through with COVID. So how does that fare with you? How comfortable can you make our viewers today if they're thinking of coming and staying? You may get local residents just to get out of the house.
Exactly. And we are so appreciative that Marriott has always been the leading in cleanliness, and we have just taken that up a notch. Arnie, our CEO, has been on the board since the beginning on finding best practices. So one of the key differences that we're doing is all of our cleaning protocol has stayed in place, and we just added to it. So we have hospital-grade disinfectants that we've always used, but now we're just, we have an electrostatic equipment that it almost looks like a leaf blower. The entire room, floor to ceiling, gets sprayed, and it's disinfectant. You can't access the room for 20 minutes. It does its job, and then it's safe to go in there. Another thing that we're doing is if we find like the headset to your phone or a remote to the TV, it's all in the plastic sleeve, and that gets changed every day. So if you are in your guest room, you are the only one that's touching that plastic sleeve. So then it's been disinfected, and now it has a plastic sleeve on it. So we're kind of doubling the protection on there, because that is our priority right now, is just making sure that everyone is confident and comfortable, because safety and health is number one. And then we're just finding ways to still deliver our excellent service, but doing it the right way. So one of the things, the key difference is all of our food is now prepackaged. That is safer for the staff as well as the guests as well. So nothing is exposed, everything is prepackaged and contained, and just reinforcing that confidence that you can trust us.
So okay, you're making me relax already, just knowing that I can have the confidence to come and stay at your hotel and know that I'm going to be healthy and safe.
Yes.
That's always a big priority. It's something that makes me think about when all this COVID hit, all the hotels had to really hustle their bustle, right?
We
What was
did.
that like for you?
It was honestly very emotional. We had to, a lot of staff had to either take a leave of absence because the position just wasn't there anymore. Some of them, most of them, we were really proud that we were able to get 90% of our staff back, but not everybody. Hoteliers are very passionate people. We are in this industry because we want to serve and set people up for success and create a great memory or experience. So we're just very thankful for the business that's out there, and just working with us and giving us a chance to deliver on that.
I would imagine that it was emotional because with every industry, there wasn't one person that wasn't affected, whether you're in business or you're retired. Everyone was affected. And it's almost like it has also brought us all to a higher level of gratitude for what we had and
Yeah.
then what we didn't have, and now we're kind of creeping back, getting a little bit, oh please, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. How's business?
We are hanging in there, much better than we were in April. In fact, September, we saw a statistic that it was like the highest occupancy that we've seen since March, which we're really thankful for. We are focused on just a lot of local travel. Luckily, Florida, we are a drive-through destination, and people feel very safe right now with just getting in their cars and just doing spur-of-the-moment trips. So we're seeing a lot of that, a lot of medical people, since they're just traveling everywhere trying to help out where needed. So we're hosting them. And we're just thankful to be a good partner, because if we can bring people to us, then they're eating at our restaurants, they're taking, visiting attractions like STUMPY'S, and we're just happy to be a vital partner in the community.
And you have some, if it's the one I'm thinking it is, I'm pretty sure it is, in Oldsmar, right there on Tampa Road, you have a really large meeting room there, don't you? When you walk in, it's off to the right?
Yes.
Well, we did a seminar there. My husband did.
Nice.
Oh, it's been about 3 or 4 years, and we certified instructors to teach Tai Chi and Qigong.
Nice.
And it turned out so beautiful. It was like a 2-day or 3-day event. Everybody loved it, and you have the little cafe right by there, so we could get foods and things like that. And so it really does it has everything. And what's great about it too is that you're so close to everything.
Yes.
For people that are traveling, I mean, you're like right there.
Yes.
I think it's fabulous. So to get reservations, what is our wait time? Are you getting filled up pretty quick?
We are seeing a lot of last minute bookings for that.
I thought so.
Yeah, and we've been very fortunate. Our meeting space for a Courtyard is a little more oversized, so we're really lucky that it's 1,300 square feet, floor to ceiling windows. It overlooks the pool and it has a patio, so it's great like for holiday parties, weddings, any type of last minute things like that. Very flexible space.
I just, I'm just taking myself back for a moment out there in the Courtyard, how beautiful it is. And everybody took their meals out there to relax. And it was just, this is such a lovely time of the year, because it's starting to cool down here in Florida, unless you love the heat. But it's just, I'm going to call you because I think it's time for a retreat.
Yeah, absolutely.
And are your rooms open for that? For
Oh,
people
yeah.
to come in and mingle? And what is the protocol with the masks?
So everyone is required to wear a face mask.
Okay.
I don't, I'm not as familiar with what the county laws are, but at Marriott Hotel, any public space, you have to wear a mask.
Okay.
And there's also hand sanitizer stations throughout the public areas as well as in our meeting space. And then we put personalized hand sanitizers at every table now.
Oh, that's so good. So you've been a member. How long have you been with the hotel?
I have been with the company for 10 years.
Oh.
And I've been at this hotel in particular for the last few weeks.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of a newbie over there.
A little.
But I can tell that you love the industry.
I do. I'm very passionate about it.
That is so good. So how has the chamber helped you out with the, engagement in the community? Even though you've been there for a few weeks, do you know how long that the hotel has been a member with the chamber?
Oh, for years, probably since it opened.
Yeah.
I think the chamber has just been an amazing networking opportunity. Being able to meet the owner of STUMPY'S like this. I have clients that need team building activities. This is a great opportunity for them. Meeting local restaurants if they're hosting a wedding and maybe the bride and groom needs a place to stay. So I am all about community involvement. That's going to be the best and strongest way to recover from all of this. And if we can all help together, that's most important to me.
And I'm hearing this from the other chambers as well. So all the communities get together in this one big Tampa Bay community and make a difference.
Yes.
I think it's fabulous. So what's your favorite thing
About Oldsmar?
about the hotel business and just the whole general picture?
Oh, the people. I love relationships. I love the people. I love knowing what is bringing them to the area. Even, business travel, they still have a story. I love knowing where they're coming from and why they're here. the
I
love to
relationships.
hear you say that, because
Yeah.
that is what it is.
Mhm.
And when you can see a beautiful, smiling, welcoming face, it makes a big difference, especially for somebody that's traveling alone, maybe isn't used to it. My daughter-in-law just took off to go out of state. She's a nurse practitioner, like
Yeah.
we were talking about, and she's gone a week, coming back for a weekend, and then gone again. So I hope she gets that. I'm sure she'll get that kind of reception when she has arrived there, and I'll hear all about the story when she gets back. But I hope that if you're out there and you're thinking, geez, maybe we should book a weekend getaway, pet friendly, right?
Yes.
What's the limit on our pets?
As long as they're pet and family friendly, maybe 2, maybe 4.
Oh,
We'll make it
very-
work.
Very good. They're going to make it work. Oh, definitely. You need to give this gal a call, Megan Garcia, and it is the Courtyard Marriott. And honestly,
And the residents in.
it's amazing in Oldsmar. You want to definitely give them a call and book a night, right? A date night. What
Yeah.
the heck? Take the dogs with you and just serve the cats or whatever it is. It's pet friendly, kid friendly, everything friendly. And I know I can give my own personal testimonial for having an event over there, and it's been a good few years, but it was so welcoming. And we're talking about doing another retreat, and you're going to be the first one on my list to call again.
I'm so glad. Thank you so much for your
excited.
time.
Yes, thank you, Megan. You're a delight, and wish you continued success. Thank you for coming on My Chamber TV,
Thank you.
and thanks for being out there. We'll be right back.
Take care.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to My Chamber TV. It is the heartbeat of the Tampa Bay community. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly, and we are featuring the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce today, but I can't wait to tell you where we're at. We are at STUMPY'S Hatch House. Now, you wonder what that is? I'm going to let the owners tell you. We are here with Brendan and Tara Meinhold, and I tell you, I'm so taken in by this, even though I've never thrown a hatchet before. Tell me what fun people are having here.
Go ahead, Tara.
So it's a franchise out of Eatontown, New Jersey. You come in, you have your own pit to yourself. People can rent 1 or 2 hour pits depending on the party of their how many people they have, and then we teach them how to throw axes. They have the pit to themselves. This is the target systems behind us, and they are able to throw hatchets. We have games they can play. We sell beer, wine, sangria, spiked seltzers, soft drinks, and water, and then they just let loose.
I'm going to say you're serving beverages, adult beverages.
Yes,
I love
ma'am.
this. And then you get to throw axes. I'm pretty impressed here. So what made you, is this a thing? I mean, I've never heard of this before till now.
Well, yes, this originated out of Canada. It's been going on for a long time.
No kidding.
There, but this place was established in 2015, one of the first in America that came about. It's a good way to let aggression out, stress relief. Yes, it's a good thing to have, obviously for bigger events as well, team builders, corporate events, birthdays, bachelorette parties. It's a fun way to unwind. Instead of doing the normal, go sit somewhere, have a drink, watch the TV, you could actually come out and be very active with this. Like I always tell, which I always tell everybody, any trepidation you have, the biggest thing you will get from this is you will get a workout in, a sweat on, and you'll probably be a little sore in the morning. And
Really?
tons of fun, tons of laughter.
So is there a technique for this? I'm guessing.
Yes, there is. There's 100% a technique.
Okay.
So we have throwing coaches here that advise. Once you come in, you do your waivers. You have to fill out a waiver, just like anything in this field. Then we go through a training session where we go over the rules, regulations, and then from there, our throwing coaches come over here and show people how to throw. Usually it takes, we do about 2 to 3 minute segment of showing, and then you have at it. Usually it takes 15, 20 minutes in to get a good feel of it, and then you'll be sticking in the board in no time, ringing bullseye bells, and having a blast.
Wow. And do you have competition? Do you have like team competition or anything?
Yes,
like
we
that
actually
too?
have leagues on Thursday evenings.
Really?
Yes, so from 7 to 9, they come in at 6:30, practice for 30 minutes, and then they have 2 hours of league play. They go 4 rounds. Each round has 10 throws. They add up their score. We have a weekly winner, and then we add up 4 consecutive weeks of them throwing, and then we do a bracket, single elimination bracket at the end.
Wow. I mean, this is a real thing. I'm impressed. So you started this. You actually started this last year, just in September. So you're a fairly new business, and
Yes.
then our friendly little COVID hit.
Yes.
But you're back in the saddle again.
Yes, we are.
I
And it's
love it.
Definitely picking back up and
Yeah.
heading in the right direction.
So what are your open hours and all of that?
We're open Thursdays from 5 to 10 p.m. We're open Friday from 5 to midnight. We're open Saturday from 2 p.m. to midnight, and we're open Sunday from 12 to 6 p.m.
Very
And
good.
then Monday through Wednesday, we do take in special events. If
Okay.
a group wants to come in due to COVID regulations or just want their own space to the place, there's a 5,300 square foot venue that we will have a whole group come in and have to themselves.
Oh,
And
that's
we will come in
great for
those days.
businesses too.
Yes.
Especially right now. I would think. How's your business doing? I would think it's really starting to ramp up.
It's doing
Yes.
great. We have tons of corporate events coming in. We have probably for the last 2 weeks of November and then the first 3 weeks of December, we're booked for corporate events. We have so many companies coming in, and we have the 4 pits in the back are perfect because they can have their own little area. They bring in food, they have some drinks, and it's a great way for them to hang out with people that they may or may not like, but also to come in and let it all loose.
Yes.
This is exciting. Well, clearly you are having fun. This is not work, I can tell.
No.
No.
This is so not work.
Best job ever had.
Exactly. Well, I think since we're standing in this area here and we've got the targets behind us, I think we're going to do a little demonstration,
Yes.
right?
Yes, we will.
All right. Well, we are going to step over
I'll
here,
step and throw.
be nice and safe off to the
All
side.
right. So like I said, it's all about form, technique, follow through, which I'll do. Extended version, you come, step, throw.
Whoa.
Obviously, at that point, I go up, retrieve my hatchet, bring it out. It takes a little strength sometimes to get the hatchet out. And this is what I usually, there's 2 to go at a time. Then everybody just goes, rewind, steps in, throw. That's a normal miss.
Okay.
At that point, home looks like,
That's
no
okay.
biggie. Come, step, throw.
Nice.
The way it works, go up, retrieve your hatchet once again. Like we said, competitions get going. I say it's like darts on steroids, bigger version, and we have like a normal gameplay. We got a basic game of 21. We got a version of Stumpy, or it's our version of horse around the world. So people get very competitive when they're with bigger groups. And
Oh.
they put odds on the line and all that. So
I'm
like I said,
impressed.
and this is where the workout comes in. We've had people say it's a core workout. They get a good feel of this place, get their sweat on.
So how long did you say people will do this for an hour?
Yes.
Really?
So how it works is groups of 1 to 4. They are they get 1 hour for their group, and then for groups of 5 or more, they get 2 hours, and then it's 10 people per pit. So we have 7 pits, each pit 2 lanes, as you can see. So we can have 14 people technically throwing at the exact same time. And then it's some people will do an hour though, and then they'll extend it an extra hour.
No kidding,
Yeah.
because it just feels so good. What do these weigh anyway?
So
Oh,
that's
they're not light.
It's a 2.5 pounds, 2 pounds 3
Uh-huh.
ounces. Basic E-swing hatchet that you'd find at Home Depot or Lowe's, but we like these because they're pure steel and they do the job at hand. Like I said, we go through a plethora of wood here. Believe it or not, you could be a pro at this if you ever give it a shot. But, it takes a little bit, but it will stick in the board. And,
Yeah.
They're excellent hatchets to have, and they do the trick. So anybody could wield them. Like I said, they're pretty light, and people have a blast using them.
I think it's great fun, great way to get parties together.
Yes.
And I think I know what I wanted to ask you. Kids.
So we do Family Day on Sunday.
Okay.
So 13 plus are allowed to come in on Sunday and throw with their families. Kids have a great time. We have some of our family friends. They come in, and the kids are actually better than some of the adults, but they have such a good time doing it. So
So, and like she was saying, Sundays there's 13 and up, but we will allow 9, 10, as long as the kid's strong enough to hold it, wield it, and the parents are there consenting of it, we do allow that as well. Because it's a controlled, safe environment it's constantly under, watch.
That's why I wanted to ask, because I didn't know, if obviously little ones, because at the shooting range, they take them in and train them in all of that. But yeah, for Family Day. So, and that starts on Sundays?
Sundays from 12 to 6 p.m.
12 to 6.
Yes.
Okay, very
Yes.
good. What does something like this cost? Did we talk about that yet? I'm
No,
just
so
curious.
for 1 hour per person, it's $24.99. For 2 hours, for a group of 5 or more, it's $39.99 per person.
Really?
Yes.
That is a fun, affordable afternoon or
Yes.
whenever
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes.
you
And
want
then
to do that.
on Thursdays we do ladies' night. So ladies can come in, they get half off their throwing, and then they get $2 off their first beer or wine.
Huh.
Yeah. And
Well,
then bigger events, we usually do a negotiation. We negotiate prices or fit people's budgets if need be, with the way it is going these days. So we're very lenient and open to that as well.
It seems like a lot of the businesses are doing that. I mean, we have to. We have to make those concessions if we want the business. Restaurants, they're all doing that. And this is just a really great way to, you can have fun, you can have drinks, you can have food.
Yes.
I mean, is there anything you've left out, really? Nothing. I mean, it's all
I don't
right
think so.
here.
Corporate parties, we've had every kind of party.
Yeah.
We've had divorce parties,
Yeah.
we've had gender reveals, we've
Yeah.
had bachelorette parties, birthday parties.
They
Okay.
actually bring in the picture of their
Stop
exes.
right there.
They do. They bring in the
How-
picture.
Is that,
Yes.
that's so
We
wrong.
do allow that. They do bring in their
But I
ex
bet it's
pictures.
fun.
Yes, it is. They hoot and holler and have a great time.
Oh
leave with
my
smiles on their
goodness.
face.
Yeah. Well, there is a release. I mean, especially if anybody's got anger issues, right?
Yes.
Get those frustrations out.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I was going to say the same thing to you. Anyway, our producer's making fun with us. So, okay. So, when did you join the chamber right away, or just recently after you?
No,
after
Right
you,
away.
Right away.
Oh, you did?
We heard
Right away.
how great the chamber was in this area, and we wanted part of that. So we joined it right away. We met everybody, and it's been a great feedback following with the chamber. We got a good working relationship, and they've been fantastic. I'd say it's probably the best around. I mean,
Yeah.
we lucked down with this area, like you said. Once again, being that hidden gem in this area, we got the hidden gem of chambers, I feel, because it's a fantastic chamber.
So, when you go to the events, you attend the events with the chamber, and you meet people for the first time. Do they have the same reaction, or have I been living under a rock?
Yes, a
well-
lot of people are like, wait, what do you do? It's the question.
I
we
love
get
it.
And a lot of people don't expect this. Like, you walked into this space, look at it. It's a 50
I
square
know.
foot. People expect just like 1 or 2 of these boards, like just wood everywhere, where we really put time, effort into this place to make it.
Did you build this out yourself?
We did.
No kidding.
We did.
Oh
Well,
my
not him
gosh.
and I, but people did
Oh,
for
okay.
us. Yes.
All
we
I
did.
was here
We
to
did
do.
not
There's-
specifically. Yes,
But
we
it's
did.
just so cool in here. It really is. For
Yes.
axe throwing, it's just a cool place to come and have fun. You've got to call these guys. It is Brendan and Tara Meinhold, and we're at Stumpy's Hatch House, and we're right off of Tampa Road here in Oldsmar. It's the coolest place. You really have to check it out and have some fun. Book a party or come with your significant other. A divorce party? That just cracks me up. Thanks for joining us on My Chamber TV. Well, over and out. We'll see you again soon.